harassing the police every single day.
So, first thing we want to talk about, a guy from this area, his name is
Ian McGuire.
He had a big YouTube channel, lots of views. He would take a piece of cardboard and write F-U-C-K the police, F-U-C-K the jail,
Correct.
F-U-C-K the county, and he would go stand places to see if they would respect his First Amendment rights.
Correct.
To record in public and to speak freely, even though he used the F word on a piece of cardboard.
Correct.
Well, people got fed up, and you want to tell a story from there?
I don't know. Do you want to do it or me?
Go ahead.
So he was pushing, what was the case that he always mentioned? Cohen versus?
Cohen versus?
Isn't that sad? We already forgot.
Yeah.
So whatever. There's already case law that says you can do that. So here's a good thing. Okay, I'm not to be mean, and he knows the truth, and you know the truth. I hate his guts. He tried to illegally strike my channel down, so I'm just going to say that. Here's a part of him that I do.
It's good that you say that because you still support his right.
Yes, I do. Correct. Okay, so here's where he started out doing auditing. He did a great job. He did get stuff changed. But then when he started making money, before they shut him down, he was at $3,500 to $4,000 a month. He found out that he got more views by just filming, and it was harassing, but it wasn't. It was legal.
Yeah, it was lawful, but he knew for a fact that it would ruffle most of the sheep's feathers.
Correct.
So
he pushed it too far. Yes and no.
That's subjective.
Women and children?
What do you mean, women and children in public?
That's true, but who's
approaching who? And because I don't know every fact in detail.
Okay, that is true. Okay, in the place where it was a welfare office.
It was the welfare office.
Yeah, she did not approach him, right? I don't think so. But she ran away, scared, hid in the lady's office, and he's recording through the slat in the window. Then when she leaves, he's following right behind her as the cops are there too.
So in our opinions, he pushes it too far.
It did.
I would agree with that too.
It did.
I still think
I don't do
that where welfare money is going
that is a good
matter
point.
Of public interest.
That is a good
tax
point.
Dollars. It's no different
Was
than.
she a government employee?
She was a she was a regular person receiving tax dollars. So actually it is government related.
Recipient.
Yes, it is government related.
And she's out in public.
She's in public.
She was at the welfare office.
So the thing is, what most people don't understand is we're allowed to record. We're allowed to record in public.
Correct.
It's not terrorism. It's not
Correct.
illegal. It's
Correct.
not unlawful.
Correct.
As a matter of fact, it's the first law ever written on the books, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
Right? The First Amendment.
That is
one
correct.
Of the 5 things guaranteed in the First
Correct.
Amendment. If you're not an idiot and you see someone recording and it bothers you, go somewhere else.
Correct.
Because you go up to someone like me or Andy or Phil here and you start telling us, "Hey, we're gonna keep recording you just to prove that you're dumb and you don't know what you're talking about. So mind your business. Don't worry about what we're doing. And if you don't want to be recorded, don't approach us and don't stand in front of our camera."
That is true.
Right?
But Phil will admit, I usually don't push it as far as he pushed it, right?
Well, right.
He pushes it. I'm not saying he doesn't push it.
Right.
But the thing is,
government officials, I'll push it.
Government,
correct?
Instead of saying,
FOIA request.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Instead of telling people, hey, this guy's allowed to do it, the best thing you can do is ignore him and not
that
give him,
yes, that is
not
correct.
give him content.
That is correct.
They can't control themselves.
That is correct.
They have to constantly escalate to the point where they're going to shut down freedom instead of just ignoring the guy.
And
you are right there.
95% of the time, it's people out in public that confront Ian first.
Yes.
That is true.
And then he'll, ask them questions, say stuff to them, follow them to their cars. That's a public parking lot.
Yeah.
So
because everybody's a busybody, see something, say something, sheep.
Can I say something to that though?
Yeah.
I think this is a difference, and when I have my body camera on, you can barely see it, correct? I mean, you see it right here. Here we go, right?
Yep.
I keep the red blinking on light, so that's a double mechanism to tell them I'm recording, but it's so small they don't see it. So I think him with this big rig, that is like freaking a, fly on shit thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like the shit is right here.
Right,
Okay, sorry, that's right. I can't say that. So do you get what I'm saying? If you got a big camera out, people freak out. This, I've gotten beautiful video with this, right?
Well, yes and no.
Yes.
If you have a NBC2 shirt on, doesn't matter how big your camera is, people aren't gonna, they're gonna walk up and say, hey, what's going on here?
See, that's why I like Phil.
Yeah, and he's 100% right. And
that
I
is
want to
true.
mention that because
that's right.
If you have a $15,000, $20,000 camera, tripod, and cameraman, and a woman carrying a microphone,
yep,
you're a hero.
Then you can do whatever you want.
But if you're not part of the corporate mainstream media, you're a terrorist somehow.
She literally said that, did she not? She literally was hinting that you're not real media. You consider yourself media, but you're not.
A judge said that to me. A judge said that to me.
Wow.
Wow. I gave her my media pass with the law written on it. With the law written on it.
Wow.
And she hands it back and says, well, you might think this is real. I don't know if this is real.
Oh, my God.
A judge.
And we already have Florida Supreme Court ruling that says that we have Florida Supreme Court ruling that states that you can be a vlogger online.
Well, not only that, but YouTube took Ian's channel down because of the guy that put the flyers up.
Okay, that's true.
Ian went to his job, recorded him at his job, and...
A private citizen at his job?
Yeah.
Property?
And put the phone number.
Because the guy put flyers up about him calling him a child molester.
This is afterwards.
Yes.
So he wanted to confront. See, I would have done the same thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Ian put the guy's work number on the video and whatnot, and that's why YouTube banned him basically. And
bullying,
then
right?
NBC News tried to crucify him for that, make him look like the bad guy by asking biased, one-sided questions. But at the same time, they're showing up at his private home.
That is true. It's unbelievable. They did. They did.
Saying he was a bully for recording people.
But they're being a bully.
His job.
I know.
And then they started bullying him by taking their camera to his house.
And took his channel down because of it.
And they took his channel down.
Because of it. Yeah. But let me tell you why the reason why the guy started the flyers. Guess whose wife and girl that was? That was his wife and girl that he was filming.
At the welfare office.
He was pissed because he kept following her around.
So he was pissed about lawful activity.
Yes.
That is true. Correct.
Okay. That's his problem, dude.
Right. That is true.
Okay.
Okay. What if you're putting?
It's like being pissed at me for wearing a shirt. It's lawful. I'm allowed to wear the shirt.
Okay. They got to know what shirt. Okay. There you go. Ron Paul Revolution. Thank you. There you go. Love. Sorry.
Main part.
Okay. This is the other part that YouTube pointed out. He put his phone number there, and he's got so many followers, they hammered his phone. Legal, illegal?
What, calling a business?
No, his personal phone, I think wasn't it?
I don't know. I think it might have been the business phone number that he put up there.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure, though.
I know, because he had how many followers? 25,000 followers? Is he banned from there? Did they trespass him from the property?
I don't know.
Right.
I have to figure that out.
Right.
If it's a business phone, I don't see what, like, if I want, let's
say...
I
think it was the business phone, and that's why I was like, well, what's the big deal? Because that's information readily available through Google.
That is true.
You Google his business name, you're going to get the phone number.
Making phone calls isn't illegal. Nobody threatened the guy.
Right.
I think they called it bullying because Ian was telling people to call.
What code is that? Then law doesn't matter to YouTube. That's a big problem with
YouTube. That is true. Very good. Very, very true.
Is God.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want.
First Amendment is what they feel like.
Can we mention the other part of the story?
Honestly, it would be better if YouTube was owned by the government.
Yeah, but actually,
because then they couldn't stop anything lawful.
Who says they're not?
There was another channel who did a Granite State Transparency.
I love her.
Yeah,
I'm going to interview her Monday, by the way.
She talked about how she got the privacy complaint from the jail worker.
Wow.
And she told YouTube that he's a public employee, it's a First Amendment right, and they sided with her.
Damn!
They took down one of my DMV videos because the clerk that I was embarrassing to death, telling her, why do I need pay permission to drive on the roads I pay for?
Correct.
Right?
You sovereign. What?
Right.
It's all about the piece of plastic.
Slave card.
Very good.
Okay.
All right.
Next topic.
Can I finish one part with Ian's thing? The reason why it started, which Phil didn't get to, is because he went to the water summit, whatever the hell that was.
Water summit.
I didn't hear about it. Holy crap. A bunch of government employees were there, including the Charlotte County lawyer that has been trespassing him illegally 8-9 times with no appeal. And he saw her and followed her. She called a cop because he was scaring her. And that part, and then the other part with the janitor who he filmed, who said, I'm going to quit. And by the way, he never quit. We think it was all set up. We think it was all a setup. Hey, he's got a GoPro too. So we think it was all a setup, honestly, and he took the bait, and now it's gone. Oops.
That really hurts my heart that they can just switch you off like that.
Oh, they did it to me. Can I mention what happened to me then?
You can mention whatever you want. Man.
Okay, we're gonna switch it.
You got Filax in person.
So it happened to me too. I had a channel a year ago, 70 million views, Live Free or Die people, 70 million views, 4 million views a month, 60,000 subscribers. I didn't make any money because, as John knows, everything's illegal. They'll strike you for anything.
They'll restrict your tomato video.
So the day that I was gonna go do my interview for CLIA accreditation for the sheriff's office and tell them about all the corruption, they striked me down. Gone.
Struck your whole channel down.
We believe it was the sheriff's thugs, trolls, that day went to my channel. Back then it was worse. They could just strike you down in one day. Done. Okay, that's what happened. Then I had a backup channel with 15 million views, okay? They struck that down 3 or 4 months later. Yeah. And now they got Ian.
Did they tell you why?
Because everything's illegal. You already know. I mean,
do they send you an email saying, hey,
actually,
we're shutting your whole channel down because XYZ?
Actually, well, there again, they say it's copyright strikes or they say it's community guidelines. Yeah. You hurt somebody's feelings.
You hurt someone's, is that for real? You hurt someone's
Oh, it's real, yes. They call it harassment, cyberbullying. Yes, correct.
That's what it said.
Do they get specific?
Yes, they do. Yeah, harassment, bullying. You're using an image without their permission.
What image?
Their image of their person.
In public?
Yes.
You don't need permission.
You tell YouTube that.
They know that.
That's what they're doing, man.
Tell me Google doesn't have 500 lawyers.
Oh, they do.
Oh, okay. So they know. They're just playing games.
Correct. Yes, they are. So here's my theory. I think the government.
Somebody who's a constitutionalist, please buy YouTube.
Correct. So here's my theory. The government, the sheriff, and the police are all calling them, like in my example, and saying, man, this guy's a bad guy. He's a terrorist. He's a sovereign. He believes in rights, the Constitution, and he's making us look stupid. Can you take it down? And now I'm shadow banned. That's right. I want to mention that one because you didn't know about that. So now that I'm told I've got so many channels taken down, it's not even funny. Now they're shadow banning, which means they're putting my stuff down in like hell. Nobody can see it, find it. And I used to get thousands and millions of views on my videos. Now I get 20, 100, 200, and that's it. That is shadow banning. I used to be big, and now I'm nothing.
Another thing I'm thinking of is I have a ton of haters, so I believe anytime I throw a video, someone just flags it.
Actually, that can happen.
Yeah.
That can happen.
And I think it gets restricted right away, and then later on, it gets reviewed after it gets over 1,000 views.
Not only that, they will actually take it down without even telling you. I've been finding this lately.
That hasn't happened to me yet.
Okay, it happened. I did a story on a dirty cop that killed an old man in public. He didn't have to. He was a trained military guy. I think he went PTSD. Okay, he was behind him. He could have shot him in the ass, shot him in the leg. 70 years old, took him down, right? Instead, shot him, body mass in the back, took his lung out, died right there.
When was this recent?
Excessive force. That was a couple of months ago, McDonald's in Port Charlotte. So I did the story on that, John. I did not know it until I got the internal investigation. It's gone. They didn't even tell me. The freaking videos are gone.
And there was they had a recording of the 911 call.
So when you go to your, I'm sorry, real quick. When you go to your creator studio and you try to find that video, what?
It's gone.
It's just gone.
It's gone. They didn't even tell me. Gone.
Oh my God.
It's getting that bad. Correct.
Well, not only that, but there's times too where, like the last video you did with Andy, Andy was commenting on that video and his comments just weren't even popping up.
Oh my God.
Remember? You don't remember that?
Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right. That is true. I asked you about that.
Say that again.
I was commenting on the video that you did with me, and they wouldn't even show up.
Like he would comment on somebody's on somebody else's comment, and I would go on my computer. I'd go click
on
the comment, and his comment just wasn't there.
Even though he just posted it.
But then he would look on his, take a screenshot of it, and send it to me, and
it was there.
His reply to that comment.
I've seen that on my channel.
Are you shadow banning me?
No. If I could shadow ban some of this gut, I would do it. But,
all right, there you go.
I've seen that where it'll say 4 comments, and I'll click on it,
and yes, exactly. Correct.
I don't know about that stuff.
So that's you censoring or YouTube?
We thought it might be that...
For me to censor someone, it'll say, I can remove their comment,
Or hide.
Hide them from the
Yeah,
channel.
correct.
Which I believe means they can still post stuff, but it just doesn't show up.
Right.
Yes, they think it's showing, but it's
Right,
not.
right,
It's funny as hell, man.
Right.
Yes, correct.
And then you have to go through like a 2 or 3 step process to actually block somebody.
Correct.
We thought it might have been it was going to like your creator studio for like approval.
Like
and
a
it doesn't
spam.
pop up until you approve the comment. We thought that might be happening.
When you hit
too.
that option, like I actually have the thing clicked where it says I want to approve all comments, but it never takes hold. It never takes effect.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, so I can allow.
Mine does.
I can either
Mine
allow
does.
comments or not allow comments.
Mine does. The ones that they consider spammers, I can allow them.
The ones they consider spammers.
Yes.
What did I just say?
I don't know what'd you say.
I don't know.
Okay.
Next topic.
Okay,
That's what I
whatever.
said.
Okay.
What else you guys got?
Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Copwatch. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.